Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Town League. As once more, we're back for this lovely season, and as once more, we got some lovely matches. But beforehand, for once in our lifetime, we're actually quite early, and that's a very good reason to, because we got some news to share. But before we do that, I'm Terrell, and I'm joined by the ever irresistible, lovingly. I absolutely hate him, child. Squishy! How you doing?
Yeah, I feel great after your lovely little intro for me. You do love me, as always.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Just as I hate Epsilon and Trippin and
Yeah,
Puffle
okay.
and pretty much everyone else.
Okay, well, apart from that, I mean, we have a lot to speak through. Obviously, we have a game with Spirit and Chillwagon going, so I can't wait to see how this ends up because, Chillwagon is first. Sorry, IAS, not Spirit. Yeah, Chillwagon is first and IAS are second. So obviously this is kind of a big fight, and they're both with 15 points. And it's round differential, which keeps Chillwagon in first place. So yeah, I mean, with that in hand, there is a lot to go through, and yeah, hopefully Tyrell can take you through Chillwagon and their stats from the last game, as he is a big fan of Jagsy. I think he is.
Well, before we're gonna go in that, I mean, the reason why we're a bit early because we got some updates upon the league, and well, these are following as I list down a bit from this my lovely list on the side. Well, first thing first, Katana Gaming unfortunately have disbanded, which means they also dropped out of their league, which means the place is locked into a position, which also means that this is now open for a spot from the open qualifiers. And to add a few more things, the last season's first place major team, aka Panda looking forward, have also forfeited their next two games, which means they're gonna stay seventh, which means you're not gonna see him next season in the major because they're going down to the minor. Well,
it's rough,
but we still got another few things to add over there. So why don't you tell me what we else have in Pedal Squishy?
Obviously, following on from that, this is also Chillwagon's and Frankfurt's last game today. Obviously, Frankfurt being another team, and others still have a chance to change the standings next week. So this is not going to stay the same. And following on from Frankfurt, Frankfurt actually needs and hopes to win to not play in the relegations against an invite open team, but rather for a team from our minor league who are competing currently. And this is how the handling will take place in Major League. Sorry, there's a lot to go through, as I said. So the season, as we know, it's coming to an end, and the last two games of the Major League have just been gone. So we quickly want to explain to you. It's so scripted, but I'm trying to read off. All right, so placing top 4 in the Major Series will secure your spot in the next Major Series, as well as you're allowed to advance to the Champion Series. As you all know well and love, the Champion Series is the big fight of the big dogs. Placing 5th will place you in the minor relegation against 3rd place. So that's always a good fight to keep you going. Placing 6th will demote you to the Invite Open relegation to face an Invite Open team during qualifiers. And placing 7th will demote you to the minor series. Obviously, you compete in the minor series for that season. And obviously, I'm reading off the left side of my screen. And it's a lot to take through. And hopefully, this can be, noticed by everyone, as it is pretty important to hear. And lastly, just on from that, we start from placing top 4. Well, the top 4's already decided. Gordini's, Ferro de Malaga, IAS, and Chillwagon are confirmed to be in our playoffs. And these last games will decide where they will be placed as, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Well, that's pretty much a massive drop on information upon the league. So after we've cleared that, let's actually move to the actual thing and let's go towards the game and, well, some other things. And, well, for anyone that has been wondering which map it is, well, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to bet which map it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You thought Oregon? Well, you're damn fucking wrong for once.
Villa.
Villa it is for the day,
Yeah.
and let's see if this is gonna be able to go off to a great kickoff. And well, obviously after this one, we also got another match. But hey, let's check in a little bit upon how these two teams at least performed from the last time they were around in the scene. Well, we got some lovely stats to read out, don't we?
Yeah, we got lots of lovely stats, and I'll do IS first. Obviously, this actually quite surprised me. On IS's last game, Rexton had an 83% headshot ratio. That for me is, or percentage ratio, everyone call it. That for me is just quite shocking. Him having a KD or rating, whatever you call it, of 1.22, it just really shows something. 12 kills, 8 deaths. That actual potential really just tells you something. But his entries aren't even there. He's one for two, and Joker's on second entry. I believe he's playing second entry. If that's right. If not first entry, they might have swapped roles. I'm not too sure, but he's got a 4-for-1. So obviously he might, after that game, might be wanting to play, a bit more forward, and Rex can stay behind. As I don't think he's going to be missing shots anytime soon. Obviously, Skizali not having the greatest of games, having a bit of a rough time, but still an 83% headshot ratio. He's been hitting what he's been offered, and he did come out with a 0.61. Obviously not the greatest, but again, when you're playing the hard spot, you're sitting back, you do your job well. And he's pulling up for his team. Suka and Fancy do follow. Very average players of the team, but still dropping double digits. They do what they do. But I say average, but I mean, without them, it's like, well, I don't know what to say. It's like the glue to the house. It's like the bread and butter of like that team. But yeah, obviously without those key players, they can't work around them. Hopefully Tyrell can lead me through Chillwagon and Jagsy's crush, which he's got on you.
Well, Crush, well, here's the thing. I obviously for once coached some of the players that actually even play in our town league. The rather more ironic thing is that back then it was in a national league that has now been technically disbanded. So now they end up here, which can be attributed to Poland, to Benelux, to which other nationals did actually spend? Way too many, basically. So basically, we killed off the tier 3 and tier 2 system, and what we created is, the good of Call of Duty style, where you're pro, get kept in there, and then everything else is basically amateurs.
Okay.
But yeah, looking through a bit of the side of Chillwagon, as well, this is just pretty much a Polish pickup team. I mean, we've got obviously some very fluctuating stats on this side, but Dexter was the one who really stood out upon the last game with a 131 overall, and well, I guess the rest didn't even manage to do as of greatly. But no worries, new day, new match, everything can be scrambled up again, and
Of course.
well, either way, I'm definitely excited to see some action going because, well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get to see some. But let's actually check in with the players and with the lobby and see if it's filled. And well, we're just missing one. And well, speaking of one, there it is. And I believe Ario ready. And it appears to so far.
Think
Well,
we're just waiting on IS to clean up. But yeah, you see Evan and Love now. Yep, we're gonna be heading straight into it. Chillwagon on the defense, on Villa, IS on the attack. I mean, I just played a rank in this game quite previously, and I lost quite badly. So hopefully, either seems to be quite the opposite.
the lovely Ben face. And for once, I'm gonna get fucked up again.
And I believe is that Grubby playing for Chillwagon? Is that?
Well, congratulations. Your eyes do not deceive you. Yes, it is. And
Yeah.
interestingly, starting off with a Dokkaebi ban.
I'm also quite too surprised. I don't know if you've been up with it, but I've last week Dokkaebi has been releasing banned most games, even in a high level rank, which seems to be going downhill. Sunuk, he did have a phaser being banned. I thought that fell off, but it seems he's going to be still alive. And I mean, again, like a map like Villa, that basement, he can be crawling all up and down there. Come up solar stairs, come up main, come up red stairs, just walk into site quite freely. most defenders won't even try and realize it. Valkyrie falls again. Not surprised at all. The amount of Valkyrie cams have been, shown on YouTube and people will follow. I don't think Chillwagon. I'm gonna be too bothered by that though. After they use their guns.
You know what I'm most surprised? The Thatcher is not banned.
Neither Cade. I don't think teams will run Thatcher. I mean, there's no point of running Thatcher at this point. There's so many players which have EMPs. It's just pointless. But yeah, sorry, no is a one. Yeah. Putting that out there. But yeah, as I was saying, Grubby, I saw him play with Team Secret on Oregon, where it was in A1, I believe, and they played a team. I think we began with an L. Sorry, but yeah. I mean, Grubby, he knows what to do. I mean, he's an absolute unit when it comes to gunfights, and he will not lose. So hopefully, he will be a weapon which Chillwagon do utilize again. He's run solos. I've seen him do that before. Cap cam being used. Always love to see that. That's Jagsy running him, and again, not surprised the amount of people which just walk into Capcan traps. Bravo's not being played though, so. And as I said, the only EMPs being brought online, so again, Thatcher just not seems to be useful anymore. I think all these EMPs have just thrown Thatcher off the board. Just not much use for him. Obviously, it's a big difference between a little secondary EMP and Thatcher's, but it's not big enough to not use him.
For me, it's kind of the same, but yeah, maybe my view perception is totally different. But hey, I still hold prowess to what I believe in, and I also hold a very big interest for this. Goodbye. This is when you know when you play against the Polish or pickup team. They do not want you to go anywhere near the building.
There's the EMPs.
And there goes Grubby. There goes the Solus.
Quite a fair trade line for Solus. EMPs off the board and intel off the board. Grubby, I mean, that's Custer's curse for him. Custer's curse for him, as I just said. He'll win every gunfight, but obviously moving on. 44, 2 minutes 10 left. I mean, decent amount of time gone. 2 bodies already dead lying on the floor somewhere on Villa, as they are attacking games. Oh, yeah, we'll take a couple shots on the other hand side, but no, it'll be Suka. I'll call him that. Suka will clean up the kill on Jedi after that spawn peek. Didn't make him very happy. Maxine still holding this main stairs of being shot with a bullet or two. Intel being thrown at him, but he'll stick there. He's got ADSs and a shield to work with, so he's not going to leave it just yet. And with a bit of support from Study, from Jagsy, he's running that Capcan still. No one's yet to running those Capcan traps, I believe. Oh, that being said, the shotgun comes out. The joke with the double kill to clean up. Malkazine playing that main stairs, and now it's 2 vs 3, all in favor of IS.
Jax is still holding up. The drone spotted him out. Tries to gain himself a bit of advantage, but can't able fully to cross about. Because there is the Twitch holding up on the studies room, leaving TVR the only one left for the side of Chillwagon, and we're already reducing. That was me putting a sentence in very high speed.
Speaking as quick as can be, yep. I definitely translated that.
It just sounded like a sneeze. It was just me, like.
No, I understood. I actually translated that. I understood every single word you said.
Yeah. Even
the full stop. Jagsy goes on to Solist, and Grubby will get a bit more comfortable on Frost. Frost is a weapon. I'm not saying that in any weird way, but like she's got a shotgun for rotate. She can make head tights, feet hold. She's got a shield alongside. She got a 1.5 on a very good weapon. And she's enough of those Frost mats. So again, yeah, they're just a little gift which come with her. But I mean, if you use her well in the right scenarios, she can do damage. They're not deciding to bring the Jaeger anymore, but they're playing double shield now. I want to see where these shields will be placed. Obviously, top main will be, somewhat ideal if Maxon wants to play there. I think that ADS didn't do much for him, and he will be the one going Wamai, sorry. Jedi will fill onto the mutes. And, that Black Ice is looking spicy. I've never actually got the Black Ice for that weapon. I've always wanted it. Got so many other Black Ices.
Oh, for fuck's sake, not this overrated skin again.
Oh no. I know Black Ice is overrated, but specifically on that one. Specifically on the
Oh my
M9.
goodness, people really lost their individuality these days.
What? You're such a boomer. It's so old. It's a glacier now for you.
You could be my child, which is the worst thing. So, yeah. Let's get that somewhere like framed in, yeah? It's already like weird enough. I mean, I am definitely come from a different generation of Siege players, you know? Things were used to be much better. Much more. Less of like grinding it out to like balance every shit out because
what is going on?
That's the reason. Exactly. As soon as I do the ramble, Jaxie falls, and also we see Ari taking a journey onto the undead as well. And with that being said, Suka puts another one into the heaven and skies, and that's gonna be Grubby. Not doing also hot right now.
Naughty. Yeah,
I proven that he is an immortal.
Yeah, I think Suka knows as well. I mean, that's a nice and a great shot from Jedi, just peeking around that curb and shooting the hell out the window. And now it's a 3 vs 3. 1 minute 25 left for the Chillwagon. Still on their side next to the wall, but the wall bang comes out. That'll be a lot of pressure coming out from 90. I don't want to try and pronounce that name. I think my Silkali? Sikali? Sounds a bit Italian, but anyway. Sakali, alright, Sakali will do. Sakali and Fancy, they're very low HP and some intel will be caught out. I mean, still 2 nades on the board to try and use. Maybe one through Vault could work and do the deed, but they'll be burning these to try and find this nade facing a 90, and they'll, look to try and push through bar, if not rotate rounds to board and try and push through skull side. But again, time is still ticking. That's all the needs gone down the drain for IAS, apart from getting that shield, and now they've just got to walk into the crosshairs of Chillwagon. Again, TWR Malkstein, 100 HP, and Jedi with a shotgun close if he needs it. They have study control and so many angles to hold from. Study close. Vault Malkstein just take a shot to the body, and this is where the pressure will come around to stop the study hold. But Fancy, again, he's very low HP. He can be swung and shot down if he doesn't hit the shots. Got to win those ones, and 20 seconds left. IAS forced to push in.
Well, they need to get their ass swinging in. Jedi in the meantime gets 2 into Shotgun and Malison. The last sole survivor at studies will finish it off, and we're back onto a 1-2-1. Well, everything can turn back around very quickly into the hands of the defender.
Yep, and again, that's what this is about, especially on a map like Villa. We're looking to see defenders favourite 4-2, maybe 3-3 if IAS push for it. Same idea. You have the Frost as well. Smoke with the double triple shield, actually. Thorn is bringing her own shield. And we're going to have one placed on there. I think we might have a double layup. I think we have another one like Master Door facing back. And I think this might be a double. Very basic from what we're seeing, apart from that shield on bed. On that lovely queen size bed, I think that is. From according to my calculations. But again, very simple from the attacking side. Flores to get those shields as, very keen. Without a mute anymore, as you saw in that previous round. It'll be very easier for that Flores to get his drones, and hopefully he can get out of your supporting IS line as well for the EMP. Very broad lineup from IS.
Well, Chillwagon's still setting up, and well, definitely looks to be much more, open spread, much more interesting to listen a bit what I've seen for the last couple of weeks. But just because it wows me right here, right now, but doesn't mean it actually has to work out, And we've seen it many times. People do some most promising stuff, most promising strat. They give themselves a great setup, but if they can't execute it or just plain simply do stupid shit, then it doesn't fucking matter. If it would be good working on paper, if it is not working here and there, then well, you're gonna face a shotgun right here at the end. Look at this! Jackson with a double kill. making it work out, defending the bedroom, taking out Flores and Ace as well. And look, it is. Scully will also go down, making it a 2 versus 5 for the Hungarians. And ooh, this has turned quite badly for them.
Yeah, and again, that shotgun, dude, it's underrated, especially Jagsy playing that shield. He can play closer swing, unexpected. Fancy will try and cook an aid for Jedi to eat up, but again, those are what might actually do their job, and he might even try and aid himself. But again, 2 versus 5 IAS, they're sitting ducks. Jedi just get down, but again, no information from IAS to know that they can try and force it or maybe swing to maybe get the finish if they've got a drone there, and they do realize. But for now, Chillwagon, Jedi is safe. Still a 5 versus 2 if they wish to get reds, and another shotgun in the face. Oh, it doesn't not seem to impress me. A 1 versus 5, 3 kills from a shotgun. Joker does find 1 kill. It's still winnable. 1v4, one's outside. He's dropped. Trying to die to 4 of them, and now they're all just running outside. So 1v4 manages to jump in. He's a sitting duck. Getting caught by too many angles. Impacts left and right. Turn the hands of Malkazan if he wishes to use in 50 seconds. I mean, they're just toying with him at this point. Toying with him.
This is exactly what I love. Just quite literally just going full on. Fuck this shit. Let's end it very quickly. Trying to chase down Joker. Making it count out. Giving themselves the second on the round count. And well, there you go. Just a matter of time. Not a matter of question at this point. Chillwagon now in the lead.
Yep, and I mean, apart from IS, small mistake of underestimating the shotgun, staying a bit too close to the windows. Gotta separate out. Dining kitchen, tertiary site for Chillwagon after hopefully trying to find their 3rd win in a row. Bring momentum throughout. Cade being brought alongside the Mute and Mozzie trying to stop Intel. Mute Mozzie combo we've seen 1 to win times before in Old Siege, but again, still trying to be lived throughout longer. Still with the 1.5 on Mozzie's SMG is just so crisp when you're hitting your shots. Obviously, Warden, no shield though. They're deciding to bring in 5 C4s.
I mean, given that they're going kitchen and the logical thing is to, take bedroom, I think it's not the worst.
It's gonna. I think this might be chaos. I think that'll be C4 and their own teammates at this point. If they don't get a kill from 1 C4, I'll be quite disappointed though.
So here's the thing: if Grubby needs to literally catch it and place it upstairs, if he fails to do that and just decides to, I mean, he always is looking to run out at this stage, yeah. But if he doesn't dies, then and has no drone placed in there, yeah, then maybe I would say the C4s is a bit.
Oh no.
He's
done the most basic C4. He's jumped out the window and he's just started to C4. That is not only the freest kill of your life, but Suka's dead, and that's a hard breach. Oh, they're just chucking C4s everywhere, aren't they? They've got only 2 C4s left. At least they got a kill though.
Well, here's the thing: strike right from the beginning, and you completely demoralize the enemy team. It's hard to really bounce back from it and regain mentally. Like, it comes to a point where you just piss mad and you really just want to complain about it. So, I give it the psychological factor. Chillwagon is doing everything right he can do, especially hitting those shots, but finally, Illis can strike back and we'll find a Jedi.
Again, time is just slowly ticking. Grubby. As I said, that isn't going to work. The kill will still come out from Joker and another from T, and they have it 2 versus 2 from that 1-up man advantage, which was originally in favor of Chillwagon, but now it's looking even. 2 versus 2. IS trying to make the score 2-2. Jagsy, TWR left alive. No C4 left in hand for that vertical, so they will try and utilize the vertical which they've already made with the buck and with a couple of breaching charges they've brought along. Sledge, if he did any damage while he was in there, thing to get caught off earlier. But again, time is really not in favor of IS. They have not really loads of options. They have no hard breacher. They have no soft breach to do vertical to clear out many angles. Apart from the 1 drone, 0 drones IS have in their pockets, and maybe the couple drones sitting around holding flanks, holding angles. it's all up to the aim, and IS, they've got to really utilize their gun. Jagsy TDR, they're safe from some. Diffuse will be going down there. They play aggro, but somehow Joker's in there. And the bomb's going down. Chillwagon have gone everywhere. They've gone upside down for the man advantage for 1 versus 2. It's all in favour of IS. IS now completely switched over. Jagsy can't win this at all. How have IS pulled that off? That's outrageously bad. Chillwagon got to really sort something out. They just gave the site free, running up and down, touching each other. Not in a weird way. They just let them plant.
Just going too aggressive and trying to look too much to take him out, and not working as cohesively as a team as Illis is. Just leaving it completely open to side, and well, that's the punishment for it.
I think that's a key point you just made. Working as a team. I said I saw Grubby play in Team Secret in a different team quite recently, so that shows that he's only joined the team quite recently, and you know,
oh, really?
The same for the other players.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm just pointing out the fact that they have due pickups.
I mean, it's a pickup team in its entirety base.
Because the last team was Dexter, TDO, Jagsy, Jedi, and Malkstein. And we don't see Dexter anymore, and obviously Grubby's there, so yeah. So maybe something might not be clicking. But it's gotta work, and we're in the game. We're not gonna be changing rosters midway through. Decent, same.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. There are some teams that really want to play out to their competitive way, you know, to increase themselves, enhance and whatnot. And then there are some who is like, yeah, we've already done all of this, we've gone past this, you know, or we actually need some time to, you know, do something in the meantime whilst waiting for games. And well, Grubby knows at least has found one way to do it, and that is by taking out Joker right from the get-go. And Rexiston is trying his best, but can't quite make it work out. And now the Lion Call comes out. Ali's gonna do for a few seconds of stoppage, but so far nothing has come out of this. Anyway,
coming close on the side of the shotgun.
Oh!
Jaxie's learned from the Masters. He's only gone and done it for the second time this game. Second round, kills upon kills. This man does not ever seem to fail. 2 minutes left, 50 seconds gone. 2 bodies down on the side of IS. One from Grubby, one from a shotgun. Jaxie's still low HP. Grubby finds a second and another follows. Rexiston able to refrag once. But at the end of 2v4, he's proning. Jaxie's ready for it. He'll be proning away. And they have it.
Jackster still got it. Oh, one thing for sure. At least that hasn't changed over the last 2-3 years.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Anyway, as we take a deep dive into the sky, we see another one from the side of Illis Fall, which just leaves Fantasy. The sole last survivor, and well, Malison will fall down. And would you look at this, Jedi immediately go up for the revenge.
Not a shotgun.
But still, I mean, hey, my uncle swore on the shotgun in Vietnam. He said it literally traded it with a military police officer. And said, like, here's a bunch of AKs, a bunch of Dragunovs, whatever shit. You just drop me your shotgun and your ammo, and you just say you lost it, and that's it. And, well, he survived Vietnam, so worked out for him.
Seems it didn't seem it. The shotgun's working out for Chillwagon as well, as they're bringing it again. Jackson will be running that.
Not only there just to make stupid holes in there, you can also fight with them, and fight with them greatly.
Yeah, and obviously, I quite enjoy playing pulse shotgun. Obviously, it is good for even when planting, because the whole point of, you know, pulse is with this cardiac sensor. But I mean, pulse when having it, you can make new angles. Like I think everyone's seen this if you watch it. The one Macy J clip, I think it is, where he's planting a cash table on Clubhouse. He makes a hole so he can chuck the C4 on the table. Just things like that, or just let's say you don't have a C4, you're just spamming through the floor so they can't plant. But yeah, it's used for that. But it can do a lot of damage, and I definitely love how Jags is running this.
Oh yeah, indeed. Well, trying to scan out. Perhaps maybe getting an early kill as per usual at this stage from the side of Chillwagon. And here's the thing, a very aggressive playstyle is definitely working out. I mean, I love it, especially when it comes like this. Immediately trade after trade, look at this. 4 people falling down. 2 for the side of Chillwagon and 2 for the side of Illis. Jaxie out, Grubby out, Fantasy out, and Suka out. Jedi will follow, getting shot down by Sakali, and well, it's not even a minute into the game, and we're already down to just half.
It happened. I mean, 2 versus 3. Chillwagon had this advantage, and they lost this round. IS now have the advantage. Could they lose this round also? So if you get any deja vu follows, obviously a different site, different operators, different agents on the board. But again, a lot of util still on the side of IS. All these bodies might be down, but the round has barely even started with the time which is left and what they've done to the round. Malkazine nearly catching Raxstein off hand, and I mean, they wear the barricade, but he can't do much if he swings us an air jab. And if he tries to find a kill, the jump in timing's not gone his way. Scarly manages to skip his way through. Rexstein cleans up. Air jab gone out on Astro. No, Solar. I'm absolutely. It's Solar, right? It's Astro. Solar. Oh man, I'm absolutely losing it. I can't tell the difference between the two. But yeah, a 1v3 for Chillwagon. He'll try and find a kill. Rexstein very low HP. Scarly will get that diffuser down nice and safely, all in the cover of his teammates. Joker's still on 100 HP. Rexstein low though. So, I mean, it's somewhat winnable. The air jab will go out. Rexstein, he knows exactly what it is. Still 3 flashes on the board for him if he wishes to use it. This close angle gunfight, I don't think might be the key moment for him. Joker holding the angle behind the shield, using his own utility against him. He's a sitting duck in Mars. He's got nowhere to peek, nowhere which is safe, all held by people. Head tilts won't be nothing. Might as well save his KD at this point, as there's no way IS are going to let him through into this round. Yeah, he'll jump out the window. Might as well tie to 4 damage. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Maybe not.
Quite.
Yeah, maybe not.
I guess we're pretty much boosting up the KD stat in this case. Just not trying to get a death inside, but well, we got an even split. So at least that shows something for sure.
Yeah, and 3-3. Was either going to be 4-2 or 3-3 on this, somewhat defender side map on Villa. But again, Kate's still on the board, and no one's really used it, as we are seeing a blitz being used by Jaxie. I don't know if that was a little pressure pick. I think he might 6th pick that in the phase, but I think he will. I think he will not. I think Jaxie's going to stick with that. He might just run up main stairs, I think. If there's one thing he can do here against Smoke Shield sitting on main stairs with a Romaya playing behind it, slap a blitz, run it up, get a bit of support from Jedi, played the first entry, and they have it. Top main is in your hands.
I mean, he's usually the one who was able to play those oddball picks. So yeah, if there's someone who can make him work, it's definitely him. I'm definitely excited to see what is going to come out for this.
Same, and I really want to know how IS will try and deal with Jaxie if he gets noticed before he just starts running in. That is all of BDS, you Muppet, BDS headgear, Lamau.
Well, my turn on cosmetics is, well, either everything is allowed or nothing. That's it.
Pro teams are allowed, right?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say why. Yeah, I was. Yeah, they're designed for the 6th potential. I was just gonna say why they like mentioning BDS. If fine. Oh well. Anyway, Chillwagon. Yes, as I said, this main place will be Jaxie's nice place for him to sit. And they'll run in and shut down in seconds. Nowhere to go. The rush has gone to kaput. A 1v5 out of 5 seconds. Oh, it's all down to Grubby. He's a sitting duck. Nowhere to go. Sitting on Sad Master balcony. That is just
That didn't work
something.
as planned for sure. That went off in a massively way, and well, Grubby needs to pick up the scraps and the pieces, but yeah, I believe this will be hard in the 1v5 to pick up from here and there.
I'm just chilling back in my chair, seeing what Grubby's going to do if he does anything. He's got a gun 6 in hand. He's running back. Might have a little chat with his teammates of what went wrong and what went wrong. Probably nothing. Just something went wrong.
I don't know. Maybe just a little unfortunate luck, you could say.
See how he's climbing up here.
Yeah.
Trying
Welcome to Mirror's Edge, ladies and gentlemen, or to Uncharted.
See if he can get up on the top. I think he's trying to get to that. Just sit here, relax, sit back, have some popcorn, drink some beer, just sit back, put a movie on, get some tea and biscuits. Oh, he's up!
There you go, you made it!
He's up. Where he's going? He's going, trying to go further up. Tree, might. Oh.
I try to find the tree house.
Oh, he's going back up. He's back up. Hopefully he can get this one. Oh, he's on this one.
See, at this stage, we may as well could put in a picture of a squirrel.
15 seconds remaining.
Yep. Oh, already, to be honest.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, he's just sitting there. He's got a good angle.
I don't think it's gonna do much anymore.
Oh, now the end round is over. Grubby can go back to touching his claymore.
How inappropriate.
Oh.
Anyway, moving on with this very boring round win for the side of Illus. Let's see whether they are gonna be able to keep the momentum up on the defense or whether Chillwagon will devise a strategy that does not go tits up.
Hopefully they can design something a bit more natural.
I think we definitely have a much more, let's say,
normal lineup.
Yeah. Much more commonly used. Except for maybe the fuse, so that's definitely an interesting pick, but what's that operator?
Bravo. Bravo.
I mean, I can't say this. Normally I say, you know, all the bad shit, but this one is really like incentive, at least from below to the side, from my thinking.
Hey, Bravo.
Yeah. So, I don't know what they were thinking, but I'm kind of having a little inner laugh, to be fair. But yeah, things aside from this, let's gonna take a look at how Chillwagon will perform this one, and well, shouldn't be much of a surprise as they're gonna targeting right now bedroom.
Oh, Jaxie got Florida. Oh, this just reminded me of a ranked game, and for me, I died in the first one. So hopefully Jaxie doing the exact same thing, but obviously those forest shields, those forest drones gonna be getting those shields very, very soon. As those ADS won't be lasting for long, and they'll just push back defenders. Off Flores goes in, might jump over, go into bathroom. The world of a Flores drone, and I think he gets that last shield. I think he got that, and yes, it just follow another one. As again 2 minutes left, and still a 5v5. We've seen most rounds, all the killing has been happening quite early, but could this be the opposite? Maybe not. He falls, Jedi. He catches Suka, getting a bit too comfortable. Should have kept with your drones. They have it, 4v5 Chillwagon, man advantage.
So far, Joker still right side on the back. Looking at Fantasy, he has to work slightly more closer up on this, but Chillwagon definitely are now looking to close it up further and further. As they're definitely getting momentum. I mean, they got most of the utility gone, and well, They're definitely very quick and very efficient in clearing the rest of the side, really. So it's just a matter of fact of stepping in. But first, they need to reduce down on the side of Illis in order to make it work out, or otherwise it's gonna go in a very big bloodfest. And they're gonna start off now as Jedi takes out one. Look at this, Grubby follows up with the second. The Reaper comes in, and Grubby takes out the last two as well. And well,
Grubby, the man himself,
Chillwagon making it look easy after all.
Yep, and they didn't lose that round after all. Round 9 is the one to follow. 4-4.
You just need a pair of steady and calm hands, and then everything is fine.
Everything under a good IGL. It's a good team. Max, I'm running Bravo once more for those Echo drones. As if they do get charged with Echo drones, it can do a lot of damage. Starting your own teammates, thinking Echo's trolling, but it's all a Bravo. For the time being. Same site, same setup. Shield being brought by Flores. Instead of the alibi we saw, I believe, was it the alibi who took the shield? It was definitely an alibi. Don't take a shield. Maybe not.
Well, either way, something is in. But once more, Chillwagon needs to find a perfect opening again and perhaps replicate their success. And you know, the very good drone parkour has now been really shut down, unfortunately, by the side of Joker. And, well, it was pretty much the first time I've seen a drone on top of a bear head.
Stand it. We've got no headlights. I think Joker's supposed to be over there, giving some headlights on that, you know, that far left triple wall inside statue. Don't know if they'll get that or they're just gonna leave that how it is. You see the Flores drone going. He gives a warning to IAS to watch out for their shield, and they have no team up. IAS.
Well, Chilled is gonna go pop. Flores drone is still in there, and well, I mean, you may have a Mousy, but so far it doesn't seem he can quite handle the Flores.
And the Solas who can't scan the Flores show.
But I feel like it's a glorified Roman, just nothing else. But Grubby in the meantime takes out Fantasy, taking out the Wamai. Definitely taking out a rather more active way of defense. But in the meantime, we see now the MP5 shine through as Suka takes out Grubby. No more Iana clones are gonna roam around up on this one. As Jackson tries to lead his little packages of doom to a new destiny. Jedi with the grenade in hand, but no! Look at this! Suka taking up the right pixel and taking out Jedi. Man advantage for the side of Illis.
3v4 now. And again, so always getting this man advantage somehow, and then British ends up instead of very close round. Marcus might get called off from these stairs. Don't think they notice. Oh yes, he will. 4v2 now, Chillwagon. It's just going more and more downhill. Even opening this first frag, a triple kill for Suka. 1v4. TWR. Try and clean up. Suka is down though. Make that a 1v3 if he doesn't get picked up. He'll finish his kill off.
Oh! Tap that out right from the get-go. Not much is said after this one. 1 versus 3 for the side of TWR. As he is looking to make... Well, he's pretty much looking for the miracle in the last 40 seconds, but no. Too many angles got him covered right there. And with that, the lead goes back to the side of Illis.
5-4 match point in the next round of IAST. Win it, going Aviator Games, their primary site which they started with, and here to get closer to ending with Joker running the Solus, Smoke Suka, Fancy on Aruni, Rexstein on Goyo, Scarlet on Wamai. Great lineup, and the lineup we're not too surprised of. Aruni and Wamai trying to work together on that Mace says, hopefully to double up their utility to waste any kind of util going on that shield. They've got to get through 2 Aruni charges. Master Door both of Master Doors, and then eventually decided by that time there's a lot of my gadgets saved up. Extension to a statue though has been working for IS, slowing Chillwagon down and giving them less options to go through, as it did force them, try and go through Master, which end up in that failing rush of some sorts.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Well, either way, one thing for sure is Chillwagon needs to pick up the pace if they still want to have a chance of winning this one. That's right now. We're watching on Grubby laying some lead on the windows, opening up for Jaxie as it appears. Silence goes into the map with the occasional few gunshots popping in and out. We see so far Fantasy. Well, I'm not quite sure what to think of and just decide, well, let's go back home. Let's go back home, lay an egg or something.
What?
Yeah?
You're gonna lay an egg?
Yes. Perhaps even hatch it as well.
Moving swiftly on. Chillwagon take control of IS's, somewhat hold of statue and deer, which, I did say worked the first time, but again, IS did such quicker this time. They don't want to risk any more bodies, as we have seen from the first half of this game. All bodies are falling at the first half of the round.
Oh!
The intel's too much, and Fancy, even though he's low, his teammate gets one kill for him. It's 1C4 down, but one member down for Chillwagon. 4v5 now. IS again having the man advantage.
The shots are flying around and no more falls. Well, definitely a little stinker for Jaxie, as he clearly has shown he's not all too happy about this one. But looking at the side of Chillwagon, they're very close to side, but it also means they're very close to death, as Rexus then proves it on TVR. As it just leaves down 3 against 5. And Robbie swiftly takes out Joker. Out goes the Solus and out goes the Rome. But can he able to find one with a grenade? Well, it doesn't appear to be. A few tanks are going to come along. Jedi in the meantime tries to do his best in the hallway. Around 90. But time is ticking and Chillwagon need to strike or need to get a major blow in right now, or else this is gonna look grim.
That's
and
what you're
major
looking
strike
for.
comes. The grenade from Jedi connects. Taking out Sakali. Robbie trying to make the gunfight work, but doesn't quite seem to do so.
Time.
So look at time.
Really...
Look at the time. 15 seconds now left. It's down to a 3 versus 3. Rexus then looks outside, but let me tell you, there's no one out there. As now the smokes are coming out, the rush gonna come in. Grubby will find one. The plan go down. Jedi perfectly secures a mouse as well.
Oh, that was close.
Save it just in the last second for them. And
Through
with
the
that,
smoke. Barely.
we're back onto an even scoreline, 5-5. On next 2 rounds are the most important ones you can think of.
Back and forwards. This next map, this next round gives match point to one of these teams. IS defending, Chillwagon attacking, Montaigne being brought out by Jaxie. What more does this man want to offer to his team? Blitz, Monty, D4, post shotgun. He's bringing it all. He's bringing everything he can to find these rounds. Solus picking up these poor drones, getting caught off guard, and again, IS looking to find their man advantage once more, because apart from that last round, every time they've got a man advantage, they've won that round, and that has been seen as a big effect in any game, but especially in Siege, where they've got to open angles. It's such a big difference, just one man. So got a feeling where whoever finds the next pick will, favor them. Montaigne being picked out for the Flores. No longer does he offer another shield like he did with Blitz.
Oh no, not at all indeed. And
located
the
by
piece
attackers.
to whoop. Let's take a look. See how Chillwagon will work this out once more again. And whether they gonna take the lead again for it has been quite some time in this game. Or whether Illis will further continue the pendulum swing. Because winner of this one, it's match point. So far going quite quietly.
It's really
Nothing
shocked me
major
how suddenly all the kills have happened in the late half of the round, not the start.
Yeah, I mean, we went from pretty much in the first minute, just complete wipeouts, to lost second pushes, really.
Odd. I think it's IES changing their game style, playing a bit more back.
I
But
think
again-
Chillwagon, yeah, definitely kind of like, yeah, I think they now know what we're doing, so... You know, I guess it goes on both sides on this one. I guess both kind of slowed down, both try to be much more, you know, less risky, you could say.
Never mind! Never mind!
Oh, the
Oh, it's not
balls
a
of this
word.
man! Look at this as well. Robbie follows it up with another, but here comes the comeback from Scully. Taking out Jedi. An absolutely incredible shot.
Sledge came out of nowhere. Jedi just barely peeking around the pillar and he just falls off. Sitting duck on 90. And again, as I said, this man advantage looking like it will be a lot. And it really does favour this team, which has it. And this is Chillwagon. They're already flashing inside with 1 minute left. So much time, but Suka put under pressure as well as Fancy on top main. Pressure from balcony. Already dropped off. They're tricking him like a little child. There's no one there. There's no one on that balcony. He's already on window. Cannot main steads. Carly and Fancy working together to shut down this study main side. And again, Suka all alone in sight. All the one holding it. They push him now. They might be able to find him. But again, he's got a shotgun close. And 3 smoke canisters still to burn. 35 seconds left. But Suka will be able to use those smoke canisters to the rush in. It's 2 versus 2. Frags out to Carly. They working together with Fancy. 25 seconds left. The shield there, but no one behind it. Maxine clears it out. Jaxie having a rough game so far. Just have to fuse her. We'll try to plant eventually. Study pressure. Go cancer. Force them to swing. They're both down. Fancy for 1 HP.
Seconds remaining.
Can he cover? Maxine there. Banking round, but Fancy's still close to the DMR. Shut them down. 10 seconds left. Where's Maxine to Patine? Study door. The last is 1 HP. Fancy runs away. All let's do and plant. Fancy might win this. I think he will. Does not have enough time to plant and get there. Fancy's there.
Oh, yeah.
Sprinting up, and there's nothing he can do.
No! It was so far off, he could have just sticked it through, but no! He just gave it up.
Maybe let go.
This is... doesn't go to my mind at all. Just stick it out. But this literally now handed Illis the match point, and this pretty much means they could close this game out right now. This could really, really be a huge, massive point, a huge mistake coming up now.
No, I do think Fancy would have got that. He was at the door, and I think there was 5 seconds left when he started running. But maybe there's no failure in trying. Maybe the timing. Maybe Fancy could have disconnected. Maybe his controller, maybe his mouse completely disconnected, and he would have got the plant down one round. You never know.
Holy Lord! Well, last chance for Chillwagon to make an impact, or else Illis will go with the W tonight.
That's no longer.
Attackers are heading out.
Holy Lord! This is really going bad. I mean, both teams are essentially qualified regardless for the playoffs, but and it still goes to positions, and to be honest, for me it would still go to say for bragging rights as well. So, I mean, now you could see the mistakes from previous rounds are now gonna bite them in the ass, and I guess the pressure is now really, really on for them. Well, I was about to say, it's not the most wisest of ideas to stand right next to an exploding time bomb, essentially.
Just ticking away. Yeah, Gemini will go out. We'll find nothing but, again, just a standing sight. Chillwagon. Obviously, Chillwagon on one of the weakest sites in this map. This and Lyric, and you can defer between yourself, depending on your strats. But obviously this, out of the three they've played, the weakest of them all. Obviously it's an attacker-sided site. Hopefully Chillwagon can try and push through this match point. Rexstein, hopefully he does get droned for the sake of Chillwagon. You don't want him sneaking around. Well, they have no idea. Grubby Gemini will go through. Obviously they know it's a Gemini, but Gemini will clear it. Sukkar playing very close. The person who controls these ticking time bombs just caught. How is he still alive? How are you allowing this? Completely flawless! Completely flawless out of nowhere!
Cheats, hacks, whatever, now enabled. It's now into overtime. Out of nowhere, pulling off a flawless.
Look at my face.
I was thinking, like, now everything lost. Now it comes down to the wire. They're just like, all right, we're fucking done playing games. Let's win this shit. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's how you do it. Like, that is facts.
That's how Chillwagon do it. Every day, every minute, they rush in and it works. And now they're on the defense.
Well, perhaps an advantage of defense once more again for them, as perhaps it definitely seems to be a much more better outcome for them, especially paired with their much more aggressive take on defense, you could say. So this might be able to play in the hands of Chillwagon unless Illis knows how to counter it by now.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
I mean, I'm baffled still. I definitely wasn't expecting this one to still come out of the blue. Well, let's see. Illis has pretty much, well, realistically, one more chance onto their attack to see whether they're gonna put up the lead or whether they're gonna have to work themselves back from a deficit once more.
I'm back. Did I miss anything? Any kills? Any deaths? No. Just a silent Tyrell.
Yeah, well, when the hell did you disappear?
Oh no, I need to go to the toilet. Person, been sitting here for hours on end.
Well.
You waiting for me? You just looking at my empty seat.
It's just...
Aww. Moving on, swiftly moving on. 2 minutes left. Joker trying to find an A kill. We've seen him do it once this game, but no, obviously not working for the second. 1 A down the drain, but still 3 in the hands of IAS, but only 1 in the hand of Joker. See what we can do with it. IAS, which we mentioned, they've been a team for what we said is longer together. As we said, chemistry is key in a game like Siege. Jags are getting caught by his own fire. Canisters, I believe. Maybe something popped it. Yeah, maybe from beneath that nade could have done the job. Another nade falls out. Fancy connects nothing but himself. Oh, there you have it. That's how you nade yourself. Jaxie does fall
what?
to his go-yo canister Joker. As I said, I mean, it works. It works. Don't understand how he's not prepared for it. I know he was very low, but I mean, that is quite something. I think, Tyrell, you might be messaging Jaxie saying, what is going on with you? 6 and 10, looking rough, but still moving on with his team. Chillwagon, this is their defense. 50 seconds left on the clock. Yes, they've taken decent control, but again, quiet as it is in the early morning. Quiet as it is in the desert. Memorial, Dining, Solar. All dear sides completely clear. Chillwagon utilize this. IS force pushing study main side. Push down, 3 versus 3. Getting ticked off. Jedi is down though, that's your big player. Big 13 kills. Grubby is the next one to follow with 12. But again, these two players trying to save you here. Overtime, This is it. 6-6. Nothing more to it. 2 smoke cancels left in the hand. Grubby with a close angle, but nothing more of it. A 1v3 left up for TWR. Smoke cancels doing a lot of damage to Fancy and Suka, but still getting the plant down will be Takali and an easy pickup for him. The F2 from what seems to be miles away. He picks him up. Round 14. Now, this is it. IS win their safe defense, which they seem to be winning nice and comfortably after that pathetic rush from Chillwagon. Chillwagon on the attack once more. Trophy statuary. Seen IS fall into the hands of it twice. See what happens for the third time.
I mean, I don't need to explain you that if IS win, they win the game, but then now the pressure's on again, and well, I think if we may have learned from the last time this pressure was on, you know, maybe we can expect a flawless round now from Chillwagon to come out of the blue. I mean, it would be funny though, in a sense.
I mean, after that last round of Diamond Kitchen, I mean, going from 0 to here in seconds, Chillwagon. Not for a second, that's what they can do anymore. Grabbing Jedi on the entry. Jaxi there on flex. TWR soft mag sign hard. No hard support needed. TWR go. There's proper
Is this
gun
even
power.
still a thing, or we just
What?
move on to everything being flexed?
Yeah,
these
pretty much
days?
everything's fake, but I think the only thing really stable is your entries. Drone bug rehost.
Oh dear lord.
Please not a rehost now.
Forget it.
Excellent, thank you very much, Ross. That's very key that. I think he is joking though. Oh. Grabby,
Need
he's
to.
the man. Don't need to.
Anyway,
Hopefully he doesn't regret that. Hopefully he doesn't regret that.
yeah, just putting in the exit strategy, you could say. Either way, as Fantasy looks to defend the bedroom on his own side again, he's got an ADS and he's got his trusty magnet to back him up on this venture. Enemy Timsuka still sitting safely behind an astronomy behind his shield, and well, a few explosives are coming here and there, but so far nothing has been able to shift all the tides.
A lot of you two trying to get these shields down. I mean, loads of you two trying to get these shields down. Boy, man. Emphasize TWR losing all as you two. This round Jedi. He will find Fantasy getting a bit too comfortable on that Master Peak. 5v4. Chillwagon getting man advantage, but no, not anymore. Easily shot down. Malzahn will fall. Scully, that P90 from beneath, doing the damage needed. 1 minute 25 left for Chillwagon to work with. Again, they have no hard breacher. It's all gunpowder from Chillwagon. They can't breach this wall. There might be head tights in it, but another angle can always help out. They don't want to be played how IS play it, but it doesn't matter. Grubby's there with the support once more. 4v3, but no, another backfire. The frag be pulled out from nowhere, but another! TWR's the last one to come on top of it. A 2 versus 3 now, all in favour of Chillwagon. Time is ticking, one behind his shield, one now pushing back into sight. Jaxi takes a bullet to the chest, but Suko, nothing more of it. Swing comes out, TWR, 1 HP. Pre-fire's coming out, down TWR, and a 1 versus 2 is Grubby control. No, 1 versus 2 still as the finish comes out. I thought it was 1 versus 1 moving on, but still, Sakali left in this 1 versus 2. Plant being on down. Grubby's there, securing it. Jaxi still loves me, but no, what a swing! Shuts down. Scarlet, 1 HP, there's no way he doesn't hit a head. All he needs is a headshot. All he needs is a headshot. With the secondary comes down, and no, he wins it. Chillwagon, they move on to overtime match point. What a round. I mean, we said they were going to win this for the 3rd time in a row, but no, Chillwagon come out of nowhere and they come bursting through. 3rd time's the charm. Chillwagon round 15. Their defense, their home, their match point, their map, Villa.
Last chance for both teams to sort it out and to get home the W. It's now or never. Everything needs to be put onto the table and everything needs to work, or else there's gonna be a game over right now. And well, that's Grubby carefully saving the side of Chillwagon for the loss, but Will it be enough? Will all the effort have been paid off in this upcoming round, or will it all come down crashing? Or not? Well, yeah, it's time to find out and see what's gonna go happen up on this. And you know, so far we really, you know, it's been a while. I have had a match that really went to round 15. I mean, so far mostly I had quite a few or quite a lot of squash matches.
Yeah, I mean, this is really, I've never seen such close games since COVID. Overtime match point. Never actually seen when it actually goes. I've seen overtime, but never OTMP. Trophy statue. Chillwagon. They didn't like Aviator games after that previous round. They still will play on the side of Aviator games. With a bit of pressure still coming out from IAM.
Oh, not starting us up well.
A 5v4 already. Sukar goes down. That's your top frag.
That was the last time he was able to make an impact up on this map. Ying is out of this picture, and Elias is.
Attackers have recovered their
Well, it's not looking all too great.
That was the X Factor, which IS brought to bring the smokes and the Cadellas. That was the X Factor, and now it's.
Well, you
dead.
basically have to go back to basic. Click heads.
Yeah. Look at them. Fantasy, nothing. You can't do anything. Gotta play solo now. Sukar was the one going in first. Again, Grubby. Getting more comfortable time by time. Mag is full. Fantasy still low though. Can get picked off later on in the round. 4v4 evened off now. This man advantage. No longer.
Rack system. Still claiming and still holding the stairs. As he looks upon a new opportunity, and so far time is ticking, and well, this timer is ticking in the favor of Chillwagon. Ilias need to start doing something because they can't keep holding angles forever upon this one.
They can't.
The drones are not coming in. Seeing an Asheron has always been a sin in the past, but yeah. Rex's time with the grenade out is gonna get the shield off. The line call is gonna at least help out temporarily, but doesn't yield too much any results on the latter half on this one. No one has now been fallen from mid. We see now the first gun exchange for some quite a time, and
Oh no.
the grenade connects. Rayleigh Jackson will go down, leaving it to TWR, Grubby, and Jedi to sort it out. But if you look at Elis, look at the timer though.
Yeah, I know that timer, and there's one close double on the left-hand side in Dia. I don't think they might realise this. They don't. TWR finds one. It's a 3v3. Bomb is going down though. 20 seconds left. They have to do something about it, Scarly. Let's play on the left-hand side of the door. They might not realise the rune gate. Oh, they do realise the swing comes down to 1v2 now. Oh no! Racing do nothing. Oh, 1v2. And he clutches up, diffusing. They know where both the players are. Swing comes out. Oh, does he get him? Oh, he doesn't, but no, the triple kill won't find enough. He still manages to keep it alive. TWR going to 10-10. Breaking even on his kills and death. He wins it for Chillwagon. From 0 to hero from what we saw was going to be a sweep for IAS. No more. First place keeps Chillwagon there.
An absolute barn burner right towards the end, going the full marathon to make it shine, to make it count, and well, definitely a deserved victory for the side of Chillwagon. Poland wins over Hungary. And well, with that being said, I mean, holy moly, that was a match to behold of.
That was a godsend match. And it's not the first one we've got today. Not the last one.
We got another.
We've got another. Hopefully it can be the same exciting, but it will be a Frankfurt versus Goldinis. We've spoken about both these teams enough, and their positioning on the leaderboard is Goldinis 4th place, Frankfurt 5th. Very close in points, 9 and 12. Big difference though in terms of rounds, 9-1. Goldinis obviously having that 9 And I mean, this has been great. Tyrell. Tyrell's now on my other screen. Hello, Tyrell.
Hello.
Hello.
But before we're gonna go into
Oh,
the dive
sorry.
between Frankfurt and Goldini's, let's go in and do a very quickly break. Don't worry, we'll be back in just in a few seconds.
Agents are going to be the teachers for today. As another one comes in, there's going to be Dins with another frag onto Chep. A 3v5 situation as a refrag comes in, but another one from Django. They just can't stop the roll. They can easily go for the plant, and so they will. He's going to have to do